Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Jerry's NBA Talk TV. I'm NBA Jerry, and thank you for watching. Congratulations to the Miami Heat. They have landed LeBron James in the big decision 2010 LeBron James made July 8th. First, I want to talk to the Cleveland Cavalier fans. I'm sorry for your loss. I know you guys are hurting right now. There's nothing I can say to you that's going to make you feel better. But I do have some advice for you. If you're a true LeBron James fan, and I'm talking to the true Cleveland Cavalier fans, people that actually grew up watching Cleveland Cavaliers, or people that are Cleveland Cavalier fans that don't like the Cavs just because of LeBron. I'm talking about diehard Cavs fans here. That's who I'm talking to right now. If you're a true LeBron James fan, appreciate what he did for you. I know you're mad at him. I know you're upset with him. I know he's a Benedict Arnold. I know you guys are very angry. But one thing you have to realize, and I tell people this all the time, you have to do what's best for you. So, guys, I know you're mad at him, but he had to do what's best for him and his family. And he wanted to win some championships, the best way he can. And right now, in the state that your team is in, he's not in a position to do that. Now, did he have a bad game in Game 5 in Boston, against Boston Celtics in Cleveland? Yeah, he did. I'm not going to sit here and say he didn't. He had probably one of his worst games I've ever seen him play. But the 7 years he gave you guys his heart and soul. So do me a favor, guys. I see people burning his jersey and doing all these different things. Have some heart and compassion for the guy. Don't boo the guy. He's your best player that you've ever had. He laid it out on the line for you. And when he comes back to play and the Miami Heat plays the Cleveland Cavaliers, I think it would be just totally disrespectful to boo a guy that's doing what's best for him and his family when he gave it his all when he played for you guys. And I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, so let's answer the Jerry's NBA question of the day from a couple of days ago when I asked about where you guys think LeBron James is going. And their winner was Big Z008. Big Z008. You can see his comment underneath my video. Great answer. You can see his answer underneath my video. Great answer for that one. Now, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about LeBron James now on the Miami Heat. It's set. He's going. Those three guys, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James, are on the same team now. Whether we like it or not, a lot of people are not happy about it. It's happening. So, as an NBA fan, it doesn't bother me because I feel like to win a championship, you have to build a team. You got to have more than one superstar. And, just like LeBron said, and I was thinking about this today. Think about all the teams that have won, championships. Magic, Kareem, and Worthy. Jordan, Pippen, Rodman in the late 90s with Kukoc. Then in the early 90s was Jordan, Pippen, Horace Grant, and the role players. Tim Duncan. He had David Robinson and Avery Johnson and all those guys in the first championship. And then later on in the years, he had Manu Ginobili, Tim Duncan there too, and Tony Parker. It usually comes in threes, guys. 2 or 3 people like Larry Bird. He had Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale. He had some great players. So, a lot of people I know are mad at LeBron James for basically saying, "Hey, I'm jumping ship and I'm going to a better team." And hey, he's got to win a championship, guys. He knows that. And let's be honest. And this is no disrespect to Cleveland whatsoever. Please don't take this the wrong way, Cleveland, because I've been to Cleveland myself. And I think it's a nice city. But where would you rather live, Cleveland, or Miami? Okay. Now, I'm not disrespecting Cleveland whatsoever. I've been there, and it's a pretty cool place. But Joakim Noah said, who goes on vacation to Cleveland? And a lot of people that go to Cleveland, if they do, and they're basketball fans, they usually go to watch LeBron James play basketball. That's why they go. If they're coming from out of town, and there's other different factors and different things too. But if you're LeBron James and you've lived in that area, Northeast Ohio, your whole life, by the time you were born to the time you're 25, it is time to move on now. And the ones that I'm really sad with, besides the Cleveland Cavalier fans, is the Cleveland Cavalier organization as well. Byron Scott took the job in faith of LeBron James being there, and he's not now, that's going to be tough for him. That's a tough pill to swallow now. Because he went from almost having the best job, Byron Scott, and going to the Cavs with LeBron, to maybe one of the worst jobs. Because now you're going from a team that won, 60-something games last year and being relevant in the NBA. Now you're the team that's left basically in the basement because you're not going to be relevant no more. You're just going to be the team that LeBron James left. And, you guys are not going to be on TNT and ABC and ESPN anymore, that's for sure. So that's who I feel sorry for. But Byron Scott's back in the NBA. That's what he wanted. So we'll see what happens there. Now, in my opinion, I still think the Los Angeles Lakers are the team to beat. I still think they're the best team. Now, obviously, we don't know what Miami, has to offer. But I guarantee you, people are going to be lining up to get on that team. And what I mean by Miami having an offer, meaning Pat Riley and the other people that are going to put those pieces together, we have to see what pieces come before we can evaluate. But right now, based on what I see now, obviously, Miami only has a few players on the roster. I still would give it to the Lakers, even before I look at the rosters, just the fact of, they have more experience and they've been there. But until I see the roster, then I can give you a full player-by-player comparison. But if you take the top 3 players from Miami and the top 3 players by the Lakers, obviously Miami has a little bit of an advantage with LeBron James because you can pretty much, do a coin toss between Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant. Either way, you can go that way. Chris Bosh and Pau Gasol, those 4 guys kind of wash each other out. But then when you got LeBron James, he pretty much is dominant over anybody else on the Lakers. I mean, yeah, you do got Ron Artest, who's a big guy, almost the same size as LeBron, but that's a mismatch. So we'll see what happens. But I want you guys' feedback on this. I want you guys to tell me what you guys think about LeBron going to Miami. Personally, I like it. I think it's good for the NBA. A lot of you guys don't agree with that. I think it's good for our sport and our league because, face it, guys, it's July 8th right now, and because of what LeBron James did, you guys can call him egotistical, whatever. I call him a businessman. But what he did was he's still making our sport relevant. Okay, the NBA championship was over, 3 weeks ago, and now this guy's coming in doing all these things with the free agency, and he's still making our sport relevant. So that's what I liked about it. But I want you guys to give me your thoughts on what you guys thought about LeBron going to Miami. What do you guys going to think is going to happen? Are they going to have a rivalry down there with Orlando? Are they automatically favored to win the East? Are they automatically favored to win the championship? Let me know what you think about that. Also, this is Jerry's NBA question of the day. This is my question, and I've been thinking about this. Now, the best player on the team, whatever team, whatever franchise, when they do a starting lineup, when they're home. So let me give you an example. Chicago Bulls, when they had Michael Jordan, they turned the lights off, and then they were called out to the starting lineup. John Paxson, Bill Cartwright, all these guys, and then Michael Jordan was called last. Just like now with the Lakers, Kobe Bryant's called last. Dwayne Wade is called last for Miami. Toronto, Chris Bosh was called last for Toronto. LeBron was called last for Cleveland. Here's my question, folks. Who's going to be called last in American Airlines Arena when the Miami Heat play? Is it going to be Dwayne Wade because he's the elder statesman? He's the oldest player there. And also, he's the man. He's been there. He's won the championship. Because you can't necessarily say he's the best player. You can argue the fact. Well, LeBron James, we're talking about the 2-time MVP. So the argument probably goes to LeBron. So who gets called last? Just like when the Celtics came together with Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen and Paul Pierce. Kevin Garnett automatically said, I'm going to let Paul Pierce get called last. And Paul Pierce is called last. Can LeBron James allow himself to do that? Because all through middle school, AAU, high school, NBA, he's always been called last. He's never, ever not been called last in the starting lineup. So let me know what you guys think about that. Who's going to be called last for the Miami Heat when they're at home? And also, what are your thoughts about LeBron James becoming a Miami Heat? Let me know what you think, guys. Okay? Thanks. Thanks for watching. You guys know I appreciate it. And remember, folks, whatever you decide to do in your life, whether it's whatever college you want to go to, profession, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you decide to do, whatever decision you make, and I've always said this, do what's best for you. You have to make yourself happy first in order to be the best you can be. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.